And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for last night's episode of Black Light in Season 3, Episode 3. So this episode was not very actiony, if you want to call it that. Yes, I made up a word, actiony, so go figure. Anyway, this episode pretty much just really more told a story of pretty much what's been going on so far in Freeland, and what Jefferson and his wife is going through. So in Freeland, there's a new virus that's started to pretty much attack all the metas there, and Jefferson's wife has to pretty much figure out where this virus comes from and who put it there. She believes it was her former assistant, the other doctor who was working on the pods. Who knows? Time will tell. We have to wait to see what happens with that. But we did get to see Tobias. He's not looking too good. Obviously, the government wants him to give up the briefcase. He still refuses, obviously, because he wants to get out so he can get his youth back, because he's starting to look really, really old. And then they started torturing him also with the sunlight, and they were starting to see him boils coming down his face and burning his skin. That was pretty brutal. While that all happens, you have Jennifer pretty much getting, orders from the government agent guy. I keep forgetting his name, who pretty much recruited the family to be their so-called weapons if it ever needed. He calls Jennifer to basically say, hey, I need you to destroy this facility. These guys are bad. We need to get rid of them. But we all know that the bad guys are the ones that the Pierces are working with, but they just don't know it yet, or what their real agenda is. But because they're the ones who made martial law in the city. You got the chief of police still pretty much has his hands tied. He really can't do anything while pretty much the city's falling apart. So we got to see some of that. He actually went to go see one of his officers who was locked up because she's a meta, and she left her family money. He had to go take that to the family. So who knows if there's going to be repercussions with that moving forward. But we have to wait and see. We saw Khalil, even though he's acting kind of like a Terminator now, talking about how he has so many different karate moves and all that, like 25 different martial arts skills. Is like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So he got a new mission, so we're going to have to see what happens with that. Jennifer found out that Khalil's mom is now dead, and she has no idea what's going on with that. But I'm pretty sure once she meets Khalil, the new version of Khalil, she'll try to bring him back to the good side. Which I'm pretty sure that's going to end up leading to him eventually questioning what is he, why am I like this, and all this and that. What happened to me before? But who knows? We have to wait and see what happens. Maybe after the crossover. But optimistic. We have to just wait and see. I assume Jefferson was gonna still be a part of the prison that he's in, to be with the government. No, they let him out, which I kind of thought he was gonna break out himself with Tobias to get the heck out of there, because they find out that the bad guys are really the ones that they've been with the whole time. But I guess not. So, but Jefferson is now free. He's got a new suit that's kind of all nanotech, kind of like Supergirl's, which is very cool. So big shout out to Marvel for doing that, because Iron Man did that trend first, and now everybody's doing nanotechnology super suits. So let's see if Barry gets one, and maybe Oliver. Who knows? Maybe one day. Let's see what happens. But that's pretty. His suit is pretty cool. It's on his. He has like a watch that he wears. He puts on the electricity, and pow, his new suit comes on. Very cool. We got to see him in action for a little bit. But yeah, like I said, very subtle episode, but I enjoyed it. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.